Anyone with their ear to the ground in UK fund management will know that the biggest story in the last 7 days has been the suspension of Neil Woodford's UK Equity Income Fund. So we're back in the city here at the Royal Exchange in Bank to ask the city's inhabitants about what's been going on. I'm Ollie Smith, and this is another round of NMA Vox Pops. You don't have to reveal your name or who you work for.
So what I would say about poor old Neil is he's had a star performer for many, many years. Every fund manager has a downturn at some point in time. This is his downturn, although maybe he's been working too hard in a very large fund and he's got too many liquid funds and too many ones that maybe not what he should have in that fund. So to have it closed for the moment was obviously brought on by the fact that 2.5 billion was taken, or what, no, 250 million wanted to be taken out by Kent County Council. That's why he's closed the fund. And then today we've seen the news that SJP are taking away mandates worth 3.5 billion from them. So,
And presumably you read that story on Citywire.
of course.
Do you have any investments with Neil?
No, don't think so at the moment.
But obviously you know what's been going on,
Yeah.
The fund's been suspended. Do you have any sympathy for him?
Don't know, sometimes with financial stuff it can just be a wave and you can be caught up at the wrong time. But he's a contrarian investor, so when, sometimes it goes the opposite way. When things are looking bad for him, actually, he's primed to be, when the upside comes, he's on the right side of it. So
you think there's a chance he could recover?
yeah, there is. I mean, that's how he's invested, so.
It's a contagious position, potentially, for others. I mean, Hargreaves lands down. There's a knock-on effect, which is never very good. Anything like this in the city upsets sentiment, and that's very damaging.
And do you think that this could have a real knock-on effect for the sort of reputation of active management?
Oh, no. No, it's just unfortunate that he's got really a number of unlisteds, and he's in various sectors which are taking a bit of a hammering. The building, construction, support services side.
Fundamentally bad investments or just got unlucky?
Unfortunate.
Do you have any sympathy for people like that who... Why not?
Because simple reason, if he's using our money and he's not investing it right, then he shouldn't be in the position.
So do you think he should resign and just stop?
Yeah, absolutely. To me, if you're not good at what you do, then you don't do it.
I think it's the nature of the business, isn't it? I mean, you're only as good as your results. A lot of this is hype, I think, in some instances. So I don't have any sympathy, really. I think that's just part of the business, right? Part of what they do. Don't you think?
Yeah, it's a difficult job. They have to make a lot of decisions that would make a lot of people very nervous. I have, I choose my fund managers very carefully. I look at their performance over a period of time, and I've chosen one which is not the cheapest, but it performs well.
That's really interesting that you chose one that's not the cheapest. Who's that with, if I may ask?
It's St James's Place.
Do you have any sympathy for fund managers in that situation?
No,
Why not?
because at the end of the day you're dealing with other people's money, so you deal with the risk of that as well.
I don't know what to do about my day.
Disgraceful.
Disgraceful?
Yeah.
Come on, talk to me. I've got another cheeky question for you, which is about something completely different.
What am I doing Friday?
What are you doing Friday? Mate, I mean, you jumped the gun there. Guys, have you got 30 seconds?
Not really, we are running out of time.
Okay, that's fine. We're all running out of time. Are you familiar with what's going on with Neil Woodford at the moment?
No.